Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey.
How's that? You hear me?
Good, yeah. Wait, so all right, so where are you? You said you're in your cabin?
No, I'm in Montreal.
Oh, you're in Montreal.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, are you from Canada originally?
Yes.
What are you from? What part?
I'm from Quebec.
I actually, when I was growing up, I would go to Montreal to McGill University, and that was like the first time I drank, because you can drink like 18 and shit over there. I used to love Montreal. It's like a 4-hour drive for me.
Yeah, Montreal is like real interesting, but I don't live there. I live 12 hours away from Montreal in the woods.
Oh, you live in the woods too?
A small city.
Oh, I literally live in the woods. Like, I'm on the top of a mountain. That's what I was traveling. That's why it took me a minute. Is because to set up and get everything, I literally had to drive to the top of the mountain that I live on.
There you go, man.
Wait, so did you always grow up that way? How did you get into music, like living up in the woods up in Canada?
Is this recording right now?
Yeah, we just start.
Okay, all good, bro. Yeah, if I always made music in Quebec, you said?
Yeah, like how did you start? Like how did you find hip hop music where you were growing up?
Oh man, like where I was growing up, there was no hip hop music. It was dead. It was more like punk rock and stuff like that, And me, it all started when I heard E40 and like all those gangster covers, like that was it for me, man. Sibo, E40, Mac Mall, and like all like the Bay Area mob music. It just kind of like slapped me to the face, Those
Wait, so
bass
how
lines.
did you find E40? Was it like a friend, a family member?
No, man, it was Napster. Yeah,
Yeah. And what,
yeah,
just
man.
the album cover drew you to it?
Yeah, because where I'm from, it's the most not gangster place on the planet. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you see stuff like that, it's like you just naturally like like wow, what when
Yeah.
'cause I come from a small like city with like a industrial city, so it's like there's no like there's a lot of dope dealers, but I mean there's no like it's not like a criminalized city. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Hmm.
a different vibe.
And what you
Yeah.
liked, like the humor of it too, because it's really cool. Like for people listening, this is Beatahoe, an incredible producer. Worked with Kool Keith. Worked with Bronze Nazareth.
Yeah, I work with I'm pretty lucky, man, because I got to work with a lot of legends, and I worked with Kool Keith twice, and I worked with Bronze Nazareth, and then just a whole bunch of other people, that I was blessed to work with, So I just feel lucky, because it was it's not always organic, but it's mostly organic connections.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's cool that you work with Kool Keith, especially like finding the E40. Like originally, that's who you were listening to, because I feel like even with you, it's like you like the humor of it too.
You know what? It's funny you say that because I love the humor. I love skits. I love all that stuff. Like like, are you an E40 fan?
I love E40. Yeah.
Man, you hear I love his new music, but I'm all about his old catalog. You know what I'm saying? It's like just with Sugar T, and just like the concepts. It's like it's so dope. It's so entertaining for me to listen to old E40. I still listen to old E40 all the time.
So how old were you when you were like on Napster downloading all your music?
Man, like I feel like I smoke so much weed. It's like when I was younger, like I feel like I can't even like do simple math anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like I must have been like I started listening to punk rock, like Offspring, all that when I was like a young teen, maybe 13, 14. And then when I stumbled upon E40, but I'm guessing it was by accident on Napster. That was it for me. Like it was the E40 Brother Lynch hung too. Like a lot of like Oakland and like because it was just so like it's like a different kind of energy too. When you listen to the beats, like those beats were like the old mob area, the old mob like Oakland, California beat, like the production. ill, man. Like it's like
Were you
it's like bass.
making music at that time?
Nah, man, I started late, man, because like I was scratching a lot. I was doing a lot of scratching. Like I was a horrible DJ, you know. Like I would DJ and people would just leave the club, you know. But I was more into the scratching, you know.
Yeah.
That's really what got me started was like the scratching, scratching like alien communication scratching, and that's I did that for like 6 years, you know. And then when I finished university, my father bought me a sampler. He just came to see me and he bought me a box. He's like, this is your when I finished university. He's like, this is your gift, and it was a sampler. So he forced my hand. Never would I have gone into music production if it wasn't for my father. You know, I was not just not
Really?
interested in music. Uh,
Was he listening to like were you playing him E40 and stuff? Was he like a fan of the rap music?
my father might be the person who hates the hip hop the most on the planet, man. Like he, my father is a musician, so I always send him I always send him my demo so he can put so he can lace it. But he does it for me because he doesn't like hip hop music. He likes like folk and stuff like that, you know.
Then why did he buy you the kit to make beats?
I think it's because of the scratching because it's like it took over my whole existence, you know, the scratching, and then he just I guess he figured that it was like a gamble, but he bought me the Roland MC 909. It's like it has the cheesiest sounds in it. It's like a old school sampler with the sounds in it, you know.
Yeah.
But
So
RZA used it on Birth of a Prince though, so it's like a lot of people used it still, you know. But it's like the stock sounds are real shitty. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. So what DJs were you like looking up to? Were you like what scratches were you like trying to say like like copy in the beginning? Who were you looking up to?
Yo, man, it just so happens that the intergalactic scratch champion is from Montreal, DJ A-Track, you know. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
that was simple for me. A-Track is possibly the the best intergalactic universe scratch DJ in the whole, in the whole universe. So and he's from Montreal. So it's like that was it for me, man. I always looked up to A-Track, Q-Bird, all those guys, like, because those guys really excelled, you know. Like it's like me at some point, it was I got into production, you know, and I left it alone. Like my turntables are cold now, you know. But it's like those guys, like they really DJ Mana too. He's from Montreal. Like those guys are so ill with the scratching, man.
Have you ever met any of them?
I met DJ Mana. He's a local legend. He's like a big, 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 big deal in Montreal and in Canada. He's like a scratch. He's like a scratch wizard. You know what I'm saying? Like he's out there with but he's not like paying for publicity or anything. So he's more like under the But it's like
Yeah.
he's with the skills. He can murder people with the scratching, man.
And what does your dad not like about rap music? Is it like the vulgarity? What is it?
That's a dope question, man. You know what? You'd have to ask him, man, because it's like he just repelled by it, you know. It's like even me when I send him a beat, he's like, like because usually I send him with the vocals on it, and I could see it in his face. He's like, but it's like I'm so annoying that he's gonna do it for me because he knows I'm gonna ask him a million times, you know. And for
Yeah.
him, it's like it's all one take shit. It's all energy, massive energy. So he does it. My father will lace 3 or 4 tracks, and I'm going to chop it all up after, you know. So it's like I'm just real lucky, you know. Like on that Kool Keith single that I just did, like it's what he did is more subtle, but he actually added a few tiny little bass lines and piano, like so it's like a good chemistry because he just gets it done. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. That's really cool that you get to work with your dad, even though he doesn't like love hip hop. That's how I feel with the videos I do with my nana. You know, I don't know if you've ever seen the videos of my nana reading the rap
I might have,
lyrics.
because I know I watched a lot of your, because I like your interviews too with a lot of the, I like your interviews with the established guys, but I like it with the underdogs too, you know, because it's like
Oh,
that's
thank you
when
very
that's like
much.
the underdogs. Yeah, I like the underdogs because the underdogs, it's like they have to work, they have to do music, they have to like jungle all these things at the same time, and that's pretty much what I'm doing, right? And I have kids too, so it's like the mission is it's like it's always like it limited. You never know what's gonna it's like the underdog odyssey. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's how I've always liked people. Is I like if someone gets too established, they don't get hungry anymore, and I think there is something in the hunger that I really, really like. Like
Same.
I like something in the work, like And real quick, before I want to shout out everybody watching live. Shout out Baked Baker. Shout out 82DC. Shout out AJ Blanco 978. We got Sir Beatahoe, incredible producer that we're interviewing. But I've been reading a lot of novels recently, and I think I like them because of how much work it actually takes. And for like the benefit of a book is not really. It's kind of like producers. Like, did you ever try rapping?
Man, it's funny you asked me that because when I was going to university, like we were basically just drunk and high for 3 years, and I would do like the worst freestyles, bro. Like people would just, they would pretty much want to slap me. I'd be like, I'd be doing like a horrible drunken freestyle, and people would they just tell me to stop, basically. So I know it was never for me. But I was always behind the turntable. I was the one like scratching, mixing. I was always the turntable guy.
Yeah.
That was my. And you know what? You talk about books. It's like when you read earlier Stephen King novels like Tommy Knockers and stuff like that. It's like that book could change your life, man. And say, and when you read like the more I'll always love Stephen King. I'm not talking. I'm saying when you read the newer ones, it's different. But like Tommy Knockers or like the old the classics, man. It's like, man, those books elevate you to different places, man.
Look at what I just bought. All first editions.
Which ones are those?
I can't believe you said Stephen King, because I'm a super collector of Stephen King, and I've been trying to find the first edition of all the Dark Tower series. So this is.
I didn't read those. I didn't read those ones. Maybe I should. Maybe I should be.
You should. This is first edition of the two Songs of Susanna and the Dark Tower, the 7th book, and then this is first edition of Black House with Peter Straub. It's just crazy that you mentioned Stephen King, because I just bought those this week.
Did you read Tommy Knockers?
That's up next. So crazy thing about Tommy Knockers, the main character in this book is in Tommy Knockers. So I'm reading this to get the backstory of when I read Tommy Knockers.
Bro, I read Tommy Knockers during a bad breakup. And I work on the railroad, right? So I work on like a rail machine with 4 guys in it, and the whole week I was just Tommy Knockers, bro. Like I didn't even know which stations we were at, or I was just not. I was just in that. It just took me elsewhere, man. And it's just an incredible book. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. What's your connection to aliens? Why do you feel such a connection to aliens?
Like. I don't feel like I have a connection. I just feel like I feel like they're just amongst us, and I just leave them alone. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't I'm with my wife all the time. I'm like, look at that person over there. That's not a human. It's like we chuckle about, we laugh about it, but it's like I really do believe that they're stuck here with us, and I don't really pay much attention to it. Maybe I have alien seeds in me, and I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like. Mm-hmm. I'm just in the, I don't know. I don't have like the answers, you know what I'm saying? But it's like they must be, if we're here, they must be there, you know what I'm saying? Like there must be, alien life, so.
There's something about that in creativity. I like to think about where creativity comes from originally, like where drive comes from. And it's very, are you a psychedelics guy? Have you delved into psychedelics at all?
I used to smoke weed daily for like 10, 12 years. I tried mushrooms a few times too. I used to drink a lot. I used to do a bunch of blow when I was younger, but it's like now I'm a sober guy now. I'm like the annoying sober guy. So it's like.
How long have you been sober? Congratulations.
Oh man, like 15 years, bro. Like
Wow. What made you get sober?
It was just because my father has a medical background, and I remember I was just too paranoid. I think I was just slowly becoming like a mental ward patient or something. So it's like I was too paranoid. And my father was like, "Yo, this is now or never. You need to like let it go." So that I was like, I think I was 22 when I stopped. I'm 43
now. Oh, you were
So
young.
like, yeah, but I loved weed. It's like it gave me a lot. Like it was it kind of like brings you back a bit. It's like I love smoking weed, man. I loved it too much, I guess.
If Eve 40 came to you and was like, "Hit this shit," you'd say no?
I can't do it, man, because my mind is my mind is too crazy now. Like I can't test it. You know what I'm saying?
I
I
do.
gotta, yeah, I gotta like just the other day I was with my wife and kids, and some guy smoked like a vape in back of me, and it brought me back, brought me back to that the paranoid state. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Why do
So
you
I just,
cover your face? Like, why do you like being like a hidden character, kind of?
yeah, I just do it because first of all, because I work, so I don't want people bugging me at work and shit. And second of all, it's like I don't want I just I'm just a paranoid guy. And I don't want. I know I'm not nearly anywhere near to the point of being known, but it's like at the same time I don't want if ever I make a song or something and it blows up, I just still don't want people to see me and see my face. And third reason, facial recognition. I don't want to give it easy for the scammers and shit to like to use facial recognition and stuff like that. Because that's coming. That's it's like here now. So people already do that.
Yeah.
You can't find a picture of my face, man. If you go to Google, even if you knew my government name. It's like you can't find a picture of me. Like that's one of my biggest things that I did. I was always real. I was always just a paranoid guy.
Then why want to release music? Like, why want to do like a podcast? Like, what about wanting to be an artist? Do you get what I mean?
I think the reason I want to do podcasts is because it's easy for me to just talk with somebody for 20 minutes. Especially like an interesting human like yourself. If that's easy for me, because after this, I'm gonna be with the kids. I have to work and then stuff like that. That's hard for me.
Yeah.
And second of all, the music, I think it was just given to me from my father because I think I inherited it, the energy. You know what I'm saying? But it's like me, I don't play keyboards. I just program sounds. So I have the MPCs, I have like the analog gear, but it's like I don't play. I don't play like that. My father plays. My father is a certified gold record music player. Like he participated in albums in Canada that sold like 250,000 units, and toured across Canada, like Aboriginal groups. My father is a studio musician, and he actually has credits for like making songs, like the composition of songs, like the not the vocals, but the actual, like the riff, the
Yeah.
ideas. Yeah, that's what my
What
father
what's
does.
the group, if you mind me asking?
It's called Cashton. It's like a crazy, crazy band from Quebec.
Oh, wait. Can you send me that? Text me that afterwards, because I'd love
Yeah, I
to
will.
hear it. That's
I will,
that's
man.
really cool. And you know what? I think that makes sense with your music. In some weird way, I think I hear that influence in your beats because your beats are very like abstract. Your noise selection, your is very like abstract and different, and you kind of draw to artists, rappers that are like that too.
Yeah, because I always like the left hemisphere humans. You know what I'm saying? Like all the people even like you do comedy, right? So it's like you're thinking with you're not thinking on how to build a house or something. You're thinking about how to it's like you the other side of the brain. But maybe you build houses too. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying that
No,
you probably like
I used to roof, but I am not a
yeah.
builder. I'm a
But it's like me.
comedian.
It's like because I'm always thinking about music. It's like I'm using another part of my mind. So it's like we're all kind of a little crazy, like like that.
Yeah. Where did the name
You
come
probably
from?
understand. Yeah. What was that?
Where did the name come from?
Yo, I was seeing this girl, this nutty girl, and I was living in an apartment, and she came down. She was like outside the complex screaming and making a scene and everything, and I was with my friend, and he played keyboard, so I just set him up in the studio playing keyboard, and he looked at me and said Beatahoe, and that was just so funny to me to hear because it didn't exist that name. I was like what, and then it's like I was working like at the same time, I was working on my first tiny little release, and it's like I didn't have a name. Because even as a DJ, I didn't have a name. I never really cared. I was like, it was a joke, really. It was Beatahoe, and then it just stuck. Because after that, I worked with Cortex from Nonfiction, and he said he liked the name. You want to roll with that? I was like, yeah, let's do it. And then it kind of solidified it. Because after that, I worked with Bronze Nazareth and Mad Child and all these other people, and it's like I kept the name, even though it was goofy. But it's
Yeah.
like I'm married. I have my wife. It's like I don't go around beating hoes. It's a play on words. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
that
but
was
it
probably the
works
worst
when
name.
you see like a Mad Child or a Cool Keith, and then you're like,
Yeah.
and Sir Beatahoe, you're like, I want to check what this is. What this is.
Right. I think it was probably a stupid name. I probably should have had another name, but it's like what it is what it is, you know. But it's like it's like you said, you know, it's like trying to have fun with it, you know. So that to me,
Yeah.
that's everybody who talks to me about that name, they have a little giggle. So it's like that's it's all good, you know.
Shout out everyone watching in the chat. They're all watching, commenting. Salute Tetsuo, Whitesakin, 82DC, Jacob Alamo. Aunt Kelly says, I used to call my producer DJ Beat a Bitch instead of DJ Crooked. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So funny. I don't know why my microphone disconnected. Hello.
I hear you, man.
Oh, you hear me? Did anything change sound wise?
Nah, same thing.
Oh, all right, cool. That was weird. Well, hey. So who are you like? Do you have anything coming up that you like rappers that you're working with or projects that you wanted to promote and anything? Because I mean, I'm just having a great conversation, but I want you to be able to show people like what they can find for you.
Yeah, man. I have like a single coming out. Unfortunately, I can't say the specifics about it, but it's going to be my biggest. It's going to be my biggest work as of now, as far as reach. Uh, and I'm going to email it to you. All right, when it comes out, it's going to be probably in a few weeks. And
Oh, please do. I can't wait.
yeah.
Oh, but you can't announce who it's with?
No, I can't because it's like the guy told me to keep my mouth shut, you know. So it's like, I can't say. I'm not even trying to tease you, you know, but it's like because you asked, but I can't do it, man. But it's like I'm gonna email it to you.
Please do.
I'm probably gonna close my Instagram like after this, but I'm gonna try to yeah, I'm gonna find your email, all right?
Yes, yeah. I'll send you my email. But that's
All right.
dope. Are you? I, Damn, I want to ask about it. Not who it is, but just like, do you ever get discouraged? Like, or are you? What is music to you? Like, are you doing it for fun? Like, what does it mean to you in your life?
Man, music is like it's like that thing that lingers around me, and that I can't seem to like you know give up on. You know what I'm saying? Like I even sold all my gear. It's kind of like a magnet, you know, because I feel like I listen to so much music, bro. Like I always listen to music. That's what I do. Like if I'm doing like if I'm doing my lawn, I'm listening to a music or a podcast. I listen to your podcast too. I really like your podcast. If I'm like driving, I'm listening to music. You know, if I'm running, if I'm jogging, I'm listening to music. If I'm cross country skiing, I'm listening to music. I'm the headphones guy. I'm you know, it's like even when I work, bro, I have when it gets too thick in the machine, I have my headphones. I listen to music. So I feel like I feel like it's just it consumes me somehow, you know, the music. So like I slowed down a lot though. Like my energy is real low right now. So it's like I don't know what's gonna happen because it's like at this point it's like I'd have to like I figure if I want to invest $100,000, I can probably get a lot of like I can get a lot more reach. But it's like I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna spend on a house. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have like a financial hopes for music. You know, it's like it's just all energy for me. Like I like working with people though, but some people are assholes though. You know, so it's like it's hard to like. Some people don't care. Some people are really cool. You know, so it's like it's hard to know. You know, as you're working, a lot of people ghost too. Like you work with people, and they just ghost you. You know, they never get any news. So it's a lot of like a it's a lot of energy that sometimes you feel like it is wasted. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like it's tricky. It's definitely tricky, man.
You said you sold all your equipment?
Yeah.
What like why? Do you need like this is it's like a disrespectful question, but like did you need to? Like was it like a need or was it more like a fuck this type move?
No, you know what it was? It's because me and my wife is from France and we had our second child and I had like 18 weeks. I had you know what? I took a whole year off work, bro. And then we decided we were gonna go to France for 2 months because her family's from France. So I was still addicted to making beats when my second child was born, and it was taking a little too much place. You know what I'm saying? Like So I figured why not just sell everything and then see what the universe, see what the universe leads to after, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't really need the money, and the gear was like it was like NPCs and synths, so nobody's really checking for it. Everyone uses Fruit Loops now, so it's not like I think I got like two. I think I got 2 stacks for it, bro. Like for the complete studio, So that 2 stacks was spent, in less than a month, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, yeah, it's just I felt like all my production was similar too, so it kind of bored me a lot. So it's like right now I want to do like shout out, like I saw your interview with Sadhu Gold, and I saw your interview with the Real Bad Man, and those guys they really inspire me, man, because they try things, they don't do the same old shit, and that's the type that's how I consider myself too. Like I want to try like a disco, I want to try things, I want to try different things, and I thought with my gear I was always doing the same kind of trash, so it's like it was good. It was good to get rid of the stuff, but it's like I bought new gear, you know what I'm saying? Like I always have something around me when I do all my music at work. Actually, I work 7 days. I'm off 7 days, so I have like a prison cell in the woods where we have like a territory for the railroad. It's a private railroad, and I have all my machines in my room. I don't have time anymore to do it when I'm off because I have the kids. I have young kids, so it's like I'm busy. Unfortunately for me, I'm real busy. I don't have time. I had to
Yeah.
choose between sports or music, and because I'm an anxious person, I had to do the sports because it keeps me leveled, mentally. You
I
know what I'm
get what
saying?
you're saying. I
Yeah,
get what you're saying, but I like what you're saying, and I hear it, and I'm trying to think of like what my advice to you would be, like really, um, not like interview shit, not like whatever, but like what my real advice to you would be, and it's really like if you have the biggest release coming that you have, and you're fun, happy doing that shit, like that's cool. But like if you really do want to like monetize it and try to make money from it, then like I think people in this chat, people might be like wanting beats, and if you, I don't know what your prices are for beats. I don't know if you're the type of producer who is very selective with who he works with, but I always think less is more, and I tell this to a lot of people. Like people always want like $500 features, and I'm like, but you have to sell the $50 features. And I know you got big names. I'm not saying that, but I wanted to know what you had in music, and I like that you're just letting the universe decide for you. And hey, if you choose the life of sports and family and that's what you want to do, like I get it, you know what I mean?
yeah. I still like. Thanks for the advice, man. And it's like, how can I say this? Like, I feel like to be honest with you, bro, I never sold a beat in my life, man. I sold a beat like the first year that I made beats. I sold a beat to this group, a legendary group from Montreal. They gave me like $800, man, for a beat, because it was like the state. It was like the album was like sponsored by the state, right, of Quebec. So it's like so the label gave 400, and the state gave 400. So they gave me an $800 check. I made the beat in probably like 11 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it took a year for that check to come in, bro. And it's like that's when I knew that I wasn't gonna wait around, man.
But
I
fucking
needed money.
$800 check from the government. I'm talking about like working
Yeah,
with people who are at the same level, or like that you see talent with, that they'll pay you. All right. So when I was roofing for $200 a day out in the winter on the water. And so I
yo,
think
that's
about
crazy. The
that.
winter. Yeah,
I think
that's
about that a
crazy.
lot, like $200 a day. Like that's the amount of work, like I would get off work and like cry, like real shit. I'd be like crying because I'd be like, is this really my life for $200 a
Yeah,
day? But it's like, so say you're selling four beats for $50 a day, you're making what a roofer is gonna make in the winter. Like I don't like these big check ideas, and I think a lot of people listening need to hear this. That less money
yeah,
is more. Like artists, we're in a recession. The whole world is like the money's not good right now. Like less money is more. If someone's willing to pay $20, $50 for something, then you should take that, because that's 20, bro. That's your Netflix for the month. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's your YouTube for the month. That might be your gym membership for the month, and like you're spending that. That's just how I feel. Like less money is more. People need to realize that like a lot of people don't have it like you think they have it. Big names, and I know these big names, and I'd never call people out by name, but I just realized, bro, like That's why I do the $10 songs. I don't do free songs because I don't want to spend my day just listening to people who don't really care. But like $10, if you have $10 and I do really care about your music, you with this interview, bro, like forever, I'm going to listen to your music. Like send me that song when it comes out. I'm going to promote it on the live. Like I really respect you and I get what you're doing. And so like I get that. And I think people listening need to hear that too, where it's like less is more in a real way.
Yeah, and me, cause I work, right. It's like I manage okay. I'm not rich, you know. That's not what I'm saying. But it's like I work hard, so it's like I have steady income. So it's like obviously I don't have Trump steady income, you know what I'm saying. But it's like I have enough to like for my family, you know, my wife my wife works too, you know. So it's like I don't need like to like ask people for money for beats because it's like I don't want to like have to make beats, you know?
Yeah.
Because like making beats it's probably like playing Nintendo, man. It's like you got to be really locked in, you know, or else you're just gonna make a trash beat, you know. So it's like I'd rather do it with people that I look up to, you know. If they don't give me money, I'm fine with that. But I want to make memorable music, so it's like that's my odyssey for the moment, you know.
What's your favorite song that you have? When we end this interview, I'm gonna keep streaming and playing music. What music? What should I play for people? I'm gonna play a couple of your songs, but
Man, that's a crazy question, man. I think I have like more than 100 songs out now, and I don't think I really like any of them, man. It's like, cause it's like I don't know. It's like I wish I would have been there with the artists. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it's all over internet, and it's like you know. But shout out to all the guys I work with. Those guys are real dope, you know. But it's like for me, it's like I always see flaws in my production, stuff like that, you know. So it's like my best song is something that hasn't been released yet. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the one I'm working on right now. But you know what? Thanks for that window, man. I'm gonna say Kool Keith, man, because that's my favorite rapper right there, and I appreciate your window and energy for playing a song on your fabulous podcast and show. So I would say the Kool Keith one because it's like that one sounds dope in the whip, man. You know, like we put the 808s and stuff, and you know, I really like it because it's like that's the thing about my production. I don't want to like I love like the Rock Marciano like 4-bar beats. Don't get me wrong, bro. Like I love that stuff. But me, I'm an annoying snare guy. You know, it's like I like it when the beats change. I like listen to LP. You know, I like listen to Cannibal Ox. You know, I like stuff with like layers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Isaidu Gold. Like I love your interview with him. Like that guy makes some solid production, bro. Like
he really does.
He does.
And he raps crazy too.
You can tell that guy is a passionate guy. You know, I'm a passionate music guy too. Real bad man. Sounds like a real annoying, passionate music guy. You know what I'm saying? Like changing the snare 1,000 times. You know, and that's the impression I don't know these guys. That's the impression I have though. These guys sound real passionate, man.
Man, where can people find you? Where can people find you if they? Because someone at White Mexican 1 says, "Kool Keith is a legend for real. My bad, I missed homie's name." So where can people find you?
Yo, bro, that's the beautiful thing about me, man, is that like I go on Instagram when I'm finishing projects, but now the project's been finished, so I was just waiting for you to ghost it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like people can't reach me, man. It's like I know it sounds dumb, but it's like that's just the vibe I have, you know. Like I'd rather reach people like you, like I reached out to you, you know. It's like that's how I do it, because it's like I get to be selective, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to like I'm a nice guy too, so it's like if I say something, I'm gonna do it. So I don't want to be too, because if I tell somebody I'm gonna do an EP, I'm gonna get it done, you know. And I'm gonna like, it's gonna take me time, and I'm just running after time right now, you know.
Well, I just followed you on Instagram, but people can follow you at Beatahoe on Bandcamp. Beatahoe, Beatahoe, Beatahoe.bandcamp.com. I'm gonna play the shit you got with Kool Keith, and I'll pick a couple other tracks to play. But I really appreciate you doing this, and I hope you have a good rest of your vacation.
Thanks a lot, bro. Thanks. I know you're a busy guy. Thanks a lot for your energy. And this is it. We can close it off right now. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it, man. Thanks to all the people watching.
Of course, and send me that song when it drops.
Yes, I will, man. In this month.
All right, and I'll send you the link when this drops as a podcast episode too.
Yeah, send me your email, please.
All right, cool. Peace.
All right, peace, man.
Yeah. yeah, 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 yeah. Hey,